going on? Today is Friday, February 2nd. We got a small batch of orders going out. Like a good 9, 10. There's one shoe we're missing that we're going to have to run to the warehouse real fast to grab. But these next few days, A won't be here because he would have been in San Antonio for SneakerCon. By the time you guys see this video, SneakerCon would pass. So hopefully you guys said what's up to him. But yeah, we're going to start off right here. We got the Eastside Golf Jordan 1 lows. Not really crazy about these. I think for a collab, it's just pretty bland. It's just like a navy Jordan 1 low with maroon or like amber bottom. But this is fire. The rubber hang tag, the golf swing. So that's pretty fire. I do like that part. This just sold this morning. The Grinch, the regular Grinch. I like this one a lot better than the reverse Grinch in my opinion. This one's just a classic. I remember seeing him playing in these Christmas Day a few years back. So beautiful sneaker right here. The Siempre Familia Air Force Ones. These are pretty dope. Not really going for much, but got a lot of details going on here. Don't know what that is, but that's pretty fire. You got velvet right here. You got a lot going on with this sneaker. So this shoe is really fire. And I think orange and black, the hidden green is pretty dope. So cool, nice Air Force One right here. Blue Yeezy slides that we just got the other day that A bought, I believe, and they're already going out. Air Max 90 infrared, really clean. A lot of dots still on this shoe. Uppers are really clean. You guys know how we feel about this shoe, especially Burwin and A definitely love this sneaker, but you know this shoe is really popular in this store, so good pair right here. Another fire shoe that doesn't really go for much, but All-Star Weekend is approaching, I think next weekend, right?
2 weekends from now.
2 weekends from now, yeah, because we'll be in Philly for that. So 2 weekends from now, All-Star Weekend will be appearing in Indiana, I believe. So shout out to everyone who made the All-Star game this year. Barkley right here. Burwin's wearing Barkleys. Like I said it multiple times. That's probably Burwin wore my two favorite shoes from the 90s. Yesterday he wore the Royal Foams, and today he's wearing the Barkleys. My two favorite shoes from the 90s. The Soleil Bembry Water Beater Guy 2002 Rs. This shoe is beautiful. If you like colorful, loud sneakers and colors like this is definitely the shoe for you. Shout out to Amir for copping these, and then also shout out to Kyle from New York. He bought a pair of foam polish, hologram foam polish that we got to get from the warehouse. Dallas Mavericks snapback. This one is Mitchell Ness. I'm almost certain I had this when I was in high school. This is the same exact hat. This one's just really fire. Just the throwback logo, the blue navy, just really fire. You got the Baltimore Ravens big logo t-shirt, just really fire right here. Nothing on the back, but really clean t-shirt right here. Just flicked it up yesterday. We just posted it yesterday, and it sold within like under an hour of us posting this t-shirt. So shout out to you, whoever bought this. We got a couple orders out yesterday. Like I said, we don't want to be behind. A going to San Antonio and us being here for the next 2 days. So we're gonna try to ship out whatever we have today, and then the next couple of days probably gonna ship it out on Tuesday. We put our eBay on vacation mode, so if you guys order something, just be aware that you probably get your order sometime next week or the following week, just because our eBay is on vacation mode. Let's hear from the guys about their orders, their favorite orders, and what they got to say about this stuff.
Not many orders here, obviously, but there is some quality here. Jordan did a pretty phenomenal job of covering everything, but I will say we have a couple examples. I mean, the New Balance are very nice, and the box is very nice, but I don't want to say the Golfs. So this is an example of one shoe where it's like the box. They put a lot of nice details into the box, and honestly, I think the details on the box outweigh the details on the shoe itself, like Jordan was pointing out. I mean, there's some nice little hits on it, but overall, I mean, sometimes they just put a lot of artwork into the box. I want to say those blue slides, I think that with the Azores.
Yeah, the Azores.
Yeah, that was a shoe that I actually, when we sold it, we bought it and then we sold it really quickly, but that slide was hitting for, I think, like 300 plus last year. So it's kind of crazy to see how the market on stuff goes up and down all the time, especially slides. I mean, I wouldn't be able to justify paying that much for a pair of slides, so I guess it's nice that, you know, prices go down on some stuff and it becomes affordable, justifiable enough to buy that kind of thing. But the Raven shirt, that's a good example of something selling really quick. And I just know from a seller's perspective, when you post something up and it sells like the same day, you're thinking like, did I post it for, you know, too cheap, or did someone just really want it and it was just right place, right time? So, you know, it's great to have something sell that quick, and knowing that someone saw it and they pulled the trigger that quick, we're gonna get it to them as quickly as possible. Hopefully, you know, it's gonna be a busy day today. It's a Friday, so we'll see what happens.
Speaking about the Grinches, I just know like a lot of people have been selling us the reverse Grinches, and we've been paying pretty well on them, but nothing beats the green ones, honestly. Like, those are just the classics. Speaking about classics, we got the Barkleys and next to those Air Max 90 infrareds. Crazy how like All-Star Weekend flew by like so fast. I feel like the season just started. And just to speak about that shoe specifically, I remember when I went to A's very first store, those are one of the first shoes that he had that I was like, damn, no other store has these except for him, and till this day still selling those, so that's really dope. Not a big fan of those Golf Eastside ones, but I do like the box like Jake said. The Soleils, low-key want those back. keep saying it every video. I really like the color. I think I had them once, and I do want them back again. So size 8 for everyone out there. And the Mavericks, Luka's on fire right now. So is Kyrie. Is Kyrie out still?
Nah, he hurt his hand.
Oh damn. Well,
Luka is an all-star though. He has been balling.
Oh yeah, Luka has been He's on all-star, right?
He just started.
All
I
right,
think they said like last week he averaged like a 40-point triple-double. Like he was averaging like a 40-point triple-double like last week, or like for the month, something crazy. Like, and I think he had like 76 or 73 last week, something like that.
I just know when that one fan told him to get on the treadmill, he took that personally. And he dropped like what, 73? It was 73, wasn't it?
Yeah. Nah, that was the game before. That was the game before, because they lost that game.
Right.
Then he came back and he just started wilding out. It's crazy.
But yeah, shout out to everyone who bought it to eBay. Again, we will be on vacation mode for the rest of the weekend, but we will have some orders ready and shipped out before then. So again, shout out to everyone who's been buying off to eBay.
Like the guy said, I think they did a good job. Just want to highlight, like Jay said, that sometimes the box outweighs the shoes. And just looking at the 3 shoes, the Eastside Golf, the Air Forces, and the Soleils, you just really tell with the details of the box, of how clean they are, and like the story that it tells. I think that's pretty dope. I'm pretty sure we're all like kind of a big proponent, like you don't wear the box, but it's nice sometimes to get a box like those that really tell a story, that makes the shoe a little bit more like worth it. And Jay said like justifiable of paying the price sometimes. Like the guy said, we're going to pack this stuff up, get it ready for next week, because again, we got today and tomorrow, and then Sunday and Monday we're gonna be closed. So I'm assuming we'll have like a lot of orders, more than last week, and last week was crazy. So we want to try to beat that and avoid that as much as possible. So it's already 11:17. Gotta get the stuff flicked up, send to Ace so A can post it, and get the day going.
Yep, 11 and a half. So I got a bunch of stuff. I even got more stuff in the car. Yeah, let me see what you have. So I got an anniversary pair. I just want to upgrade to these because
No, that one's definitely better, more comfortable.
they're used. So obviously, everything's used.
Down 3.
So everything should be 11 and a half, except for the pair of Jordans I have in the car are 11.
Okay.
These I know aren't great, but worn them in years.
Would you value this stuff at?
Going to be store credit.
No, of course.
Because I want to make a trade.
I gotta see what we have those up at.
I think they're like $275 on eBay. To be honest, it's probably a little high, but like I understand you gotta, on eBay you gotta pay the fees and shit.
285. I could drop them to 260. The thing buy now, it comes up to 250. Would you value the older anniversary at?
$1 million? I don't know.
Like, what'd you have in mind towards these?
Could you give me 100 store credit?
For these?
Yeah.
All right, let me see.
On eBay, I probably get down for maybe 140-ish. Okay. Obviously, I can't do StockX because they're used. I'd really like to do like a 2-for-1. I know these are bullshit, but like I said, I have a couple other pairs in the car.
What other pairs you have in the car?
I have a Jordan 3 True Blue.
Okay.
I got 11 and a half. I got a Jordan 11 Low Concord and an 11. It's too small.
Okay.
I got a Jordan 36 Black and Infrared, the original ones that came out.
Okay.
They're only a couple years old. I used to play ball on them, but I haven't worn them in years. I just brought them on a whim. I don't know if you guys want newer Jordan stuff or not.
Okay.
I don't know how to sell.
Like looking at these 4, the 2 main ones will probably be these 2.
Yeah, the 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just because I know we've sold these brand new before, and it is a nice colorway.
I know. It's just I have infrared up my ass, and
you can't pick this one over that one.
I have 3 pairs of infrareds. Like I just cycle through them, you know. They're my favorite sneaker of all time.
It's funny, we just saw one this morning too. And would you value these orange at? I don't know if you said a price or not.
I did. New would be $219. I obviously know they're not nowhere new. Let me see eBay.
From like the sold listings that I'm looking at right now, I'm looking anywhere from like 70 to like 110 that it's selling for.
125-ish would be great for me. I mean, I would do 2-for-1. I know that's probably a little light for you from your perspective.
Wouldn't be able to do 2-for-1. Just for what I'm in my head of what I'm thinking for these 2 right now. And what was the first one you said before that?
A True Blue, Jordan 3.
I can take a look
from
at those
16.
2. I think those 2 I'll probably be interested in.
More than these.
I definitely would want.
I gotta get rid of these if I want to make a deal. I gotta get, because I don't want 2
I'll definitely be interested in these two. I do know these two are not going to get you anywhere.
Okay.
Like value-wise, it's just not really going to move the needle.
No, I mean I actually like these.
No, they're not bad. It's just like it's just not really going for much.
Yeah, no, I know these are.
But if you had like these two and the other two, I'm pretty sure we could definitely work something out.
What would I have to put in cash for with these? You think?
Like for right here.
Yeah.
I feel like I probably want to be at like 50 for these. I just see a lot of them listed in this similar condition for like 100, 110. This one I value at like 70. I value the Air Maxes, the 90s at 70. So like 120. That's kind of why I value these two. Just like I said, I'm looking at this one.
Yeah.
And a lot of pairs are listed low. Just same condition, same as the bottom. There's one that's like very, very similar to your pair. Like it's kind of creepy. Like it almost looks exactly the same. That's kind of
those are definitely not worth 70 for me.
They're just listed low. Just realistically, I think that shoes themselves like about 20.
All right, let me go get the two Jordans.
Yeah, of course.
I can leave these in here, right?
Yeah.
If I stop by next door.
No, you're good. You're good.
All right, I'll be back in like 5 or 10 minutes.
Yeah, no worries.
4 minutes. You guys are interested in newer Jordan stuff? I think they're 11 and a half.
Yeah.
They're actually pretty high on eBay and stuff. I just have to put them on.
You should get the True Blues.
Oh yeah,
Concord. No, you're good. You're good.
These are Concord.
What would you want for these?
Listen, I want to get into these a two for one. So
Whichever one you can do, basically.
basically, yeah. And I do not want to keep these because I'm only swapping them out for. Those are actually got. I believe. Like, you tell me this and this, even if I had to throw in, 20 bucks, whatever, I'd be good. If you said I'll give you 150 like cash, or somebody, not you, I'm saying I would take 150 cash each for those. You know what I mean? That to me is a good price. I realize store credit different.
No, let me just see what the used market is.
Yeah.
I would do these three and give you 25 back. So essentially, it's me dropping these 10 more to call it 250, and then it's 100, 125, 50, which is 275, and I will owe you 25. And then if you wanted to use that towards something else, you could do that as well.
Which one you want to give me 125 for?
The True Blues.
Okay.
Because realistically, like I see where we have that one up at.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm gonna drop that price because it's not gonna sell nowhere near that. It's probably gonna sell for like 140, just for when I compare it online.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't want to do that.
What would you want to do then?
Would you do this straight up, and then I'll just get rid of those separately, 225? Because I think 250, to be fair, is a little high. Because I mean, I could go on.
StockX is 235, and GOAT was 255. That's what I told you, right? Or 50, or 60.
I don't know. I think StockX, you're right though, is 235.
Yeah, I know.
Just
That was the last one because I usually compare both just to make sure.
I mean, if you did 125 each, I'd take these back and I'll just deal with them myself. I'll sell them on eBay somehow, make up some money.
I gotta be at the 250.
Okay.
If it was a different size, I would have came down a little bit more.
I understand.
Just because it's 11 and a half, it makes it a little bit harder for me to.
Would you do this, and those 270s? If you think you can down the 270s for like 75 bucks and make up the difference?
So basically switch this for the 270s and take that.
3 for 1.
No, you're good. You're good. Let me
the Warrior colors.
No, you're good.
Those have been sitting in my closet for 5 years.
I mean, I would do that because to be honest, like we don't really pay that high on 270s. So I would.
Yeah, that's like a $40 or $50.
Exactly.
Credit.
So
yeah,
if we wanted to do that, I can definitely run that.
You probably would do 1, 2, 3, right? For sure. I'll be honest with you. If you did them straight up, I would have already done it. I'm a little hesitant to add money to it. That's what I'm struggling with.
Straight's a little tough because like I'm trying to come down here and try to, you know what I'm saying. So
could you do this in just 25 cash and call it?
I think I offered that to you before.
You did.
I said like if you wanted to do cash, I would do these 2 plus 25.
I'll just sell it.
All right.
I'll make up the 25 bucks or 50 bucks with those. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, no
11 and a half,
problem.
right? I'm sorry.
No. Try them more.
I can't imagine. 11. Dude, I've been an 11 and a half. Well, I shouldn't say that because I bought an 11 in these and they're too small.
Hello, sir.
Nah, it's Tom Cruise. These look so big.
You kind of did, I ain't even gonna lie.
What you want for these?
100.
My boys want real toes. Must have been down bad.
Nah. I mean, I liked them for a little bit. I wore them, you know what I'm saying, a couple of times. Huh?
You got a double up?
Relax.
This look like a shit you'll double up.
Nah, never.
And gotta kill the hype snap. You get money. I run 3, like, together. There's literally what you said last time.
320.
Well, I tell you before, what was the difference? So I told you 450, right?
450, yeah.
I think we had them up for 5.
Yeah. Come up a little bit on these.
Shit, I did. I'm paying 2.
100. 100 then? You said 3, right?
Yeah, 150. My mathematician.
Coin flip?
I don't gamble no more. Football season's over. Catch me in the fall.
Tempted.
To A.
Yeah.
So I'm here with a regular Lido. He got the unreleased. What they drop him? 2 weeks?
2 weeks. Got them early, you know what I'm saying? Something light, not too heavy.
They actually look really dope on feet.
Yeah, these are actually really comfortable. Leather quality is there.
What do you say the size is on that? Like true to size?
Yeah, true to size. You know, normally 4s are not the most comfortable shoe. These fit like SB 4s, I ain't even gonna lie.
Damn. What made you get them early?
You know, I wanted to flex a little bit, you know what I'm saying?
Damn.
That's the only reason. Definitely gonna cop another pair. Maybe 2 pairs. I don't know.
It's funny because I'm thinking about grabbing those too. This is my first time seeing them on person because I think the first time we saw them was at a show. And honestly, I think you might have sold me. And you say the quality's pretty good too?
Quality's pretty good. Leather is really, really good on these. Might be better than the OGs. Might.
No, that's a hot take. Man.
No, I'm lying. OGs is always gonna be #1, but these are it.
But yeah, guys, you heard it here first. Let us know if you're copping those in 2 weeks. But damn, they look pretty good. The creasing won't be as bad, you think, right?
I got a little bit here, but it's not really that bad. You know, if you get these, do not drive with them.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? That's really gonna, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's not bad. They should hold up pretty good.
Let's go.
We're wrapping up. Wasn't that busy, but it was a really good productive day. Like I said, A's not here, so Berwin, Jake, and I held the store down. Both stores. You know, we're predicting tomorrow's gonna be a little bit busier, more foot traffic, more buying, more selling. Just because it's Saturday, everyone's off, so expected and excited for that. Shout out to everyone who stopped by today. Shout out to the dude who just found out about us. He was going over an hour to sell some sneakers, and he really liked the store, and I'm happy we're able to make a trade with him. He copped a pair of off-white 4s that was in the case. So shout out to you, He Hunter. Lido came by. Shout out to Lido. He copped a pair of But the P-Rods. Shout out to the gentleman who bought the big bubbles today. Again, just really appreciative and thankful for everyone who chooses us to do business and shop with and spend their money and take time out of the day just to see us. So we really appreciate it. Again, one more day to end the week off. Try to end the week off strong. Hopefully A is able to find a lot of good deals out in San Antonio. The sneaker game in Texas is crazy. I feel like the love and appreciation out there is different. Texas is one of our top states that we do business with, so shout out to Texas and shout out to all the other states, but shout out to everyone. Yeah, that's enough for me. I feel like I'm rambling right now. I'm saying a whole lot of nothing, but guys, anything you guys want to say?
I held down the new side today, but you know, between all of us, we go back and forth just to make sure everything is you know, held down and business is going as it needs to be. Yeah, not much else though. It was pretty slow today, and I'm just kind of getting in the groove of things. I've done all this on my own, but when you're in a retail store and you're dealing with customers coming in and out instead of having to go to everyone, it's a little different. So just happy to be here and doing business like this. Let's start to recognize people as they come in, your regulars and the people who do really good business with us. So just looking forward to tomorrow. Hopefully it's a little busier. Sometimes the rush, you know, of people is nice, even though it can get overwhelming. Definitely nice, keeps you busy, keeps the time or the day going by a little faster. So looking forward to tomorrow.
One and done.
You know what I say?
Not today.
He's quiet today.
Alright. Alright. Again, shout out to everyone. One and done. Catch you guys tomorrow.
Oh.
That's a nasty one. Today's Saturday, February 3rd. Calm batch. eBay's on vacation mode till Tuesday, I believe, so it's probably gonna be a little slow until we take that off. I'm gonna go straight to the 40 belows. I really love those boots. Not a big boot guy, but really love those boots. My brother's the one who kind of put me onto those boots because if you guys ever seen Juice, Tupac wore those. So to me, that boot is always a classic, and every time I see that boot, I think of my brother. So really nice pair. All brown, the boot lacing with like the yellow and like a little bit of maroon. I know the butters are classics. I love the beef and Brock's, but to me, like, this is the one. I think this is worth the price. Shout out to the person who bought these because he did pay a pretty penny for these, but in my opinion, I think they're really worth it. They're kind of rare. These desktop, these are like the Air Flight Mid, something like that. Team USA colorway. Size like 13, pink and lavender, New Balance 9060. Weird shoe in the sense of the colorway and the size. I don't really see too many grown men, especially someone with a size 13, really wearing these. Got another shoe. We got some Barcelonas. 7s don't really get enough love. This is to me more of a spring, maybe fall, definitely summertime shoe. The green, the blue, the hot punch red. Decent shoe though. I remember back in the day when these dropped, a lot of people really wanted these. Used to see these a lot out on the street. A lot of people had them. This was a decent pair back in the day. We got some one lows going out. Look at the bottoms, just really clean. Literally just got these in the other day and they're already going out. Nice color blocking here, all red with the black in the back, white in the middle, black laces. You could probably switch the laces to white if you want a little bit more pop. But again, nice Jordan 1 low, very affordable, very good shoe. You throw some jeans on, you're not gonna know if they're lows or highs. Really nice shoe right here. A Yeezy slide that I think is, again, you have to fact check me on this one, but I think this is the most expensive slide right now, and still the Flame. This one's never been re-released. It dropped during the time when all the slides were dropping and everything was really high. This one sold for a pretty penny used, so brand new. I do know they're going for a good chunk of change. I'm so really happy about selling this because I hate buying used slides because I just feel like it's really hard to get someone to purchase something that someone had like their bare foot in and stuff like that. We sold another hologram. We sold one yesterday. You guys didn't catch that on camera, but we sold a 9.5 yesterday. Now we're selling 11.5. In my opinion, I think Foam Posits making their way back. Great shoe, great silhouette right here. I really like these. I think this is a nice pair. Brand new. I call them the Team USA Griffey, but blue and red. Not much to say about these. We got some Fragment Dunk Lows in like a 5.5 or 6.5. Then to me, love this sneaker. I remember having this shoe in like 4th grade. I had the black pair. It was a all black pair. I was able to get it from Marshalls for like the stupid low. At the time, I didn't even know they were Kobe's. I just thought they were just a dope fire basketball shoe. But man, I really love this sneaker right here. This one's a classic. I did see Kendrick Lamar somewhere overseas at a fashion show wearing these, well, the black version. So these just fire, man. Shout out to the dude who sold this to us because I think he was from the DMV and he moved to like Delaware or something like that. And it's just dope seeing stuff like this because it's not something you see every day. Reprint wrestling shirt, and again, another camo bag. I feel like we sell those like once a day. So shout out to everyone who buys those because I think that's A's greatest investment from the flea markets because we just sell those like consistently. I don't know what it is. I know it's just like people who watch the YouTube and they see or saw him buy that and they want one, or it's just like people who hike and stuff like that who just like looking for that type of bag. I think I want to do some research on it to see like why that bag is so popular, but shout out to A on that one because again, that's one of my favorite sales whenever we sell something. So let's hear the guys' thoughts, opinions on these orders.
Morning everyone, happy Saturday. I did want to point out the like he did, the Yeezy slides sold for a pretty crazy price, and I think it's just very funny that, you know, earlier this week we sold the blue pair and I think we sold it for like 100 or something close to that, and I was just making the argument about how Yeezy slides have become so affordable now and how that shoe used to be so expensive and now it's around $100 used, and I think it's a little over 100 even brand new, and we sell a slide like this, which I checked because I couldn't believe it, and these are still hitting like 400 plus brand new, which I think is just insane, especially for the color that it is. But to each their own. I don't judge people's style, and I don't judge what people buy. Other than that, nothing really else much to say. It's just a nice, beautiful day out. I think it's a little cool out, but beautiful day otherwise. And we got some Premier League soccer on today, so I'm looking forward to that. I do fantasy soccer. I know most of the guys here aren't soccer guys, but I do like my fantasy soccer league, and the weekends are always for the Premier League. So looking forward to watching those games. We got morning games on, some in the afternoon, so nothing else really from me.
I'm gonna start with these Adidas Kobe's. I believe they're re-releasing the black ones for All-Star Weekend, and like Jordan said, Kendrick Lamar did wear them recently. That fit was actually pretty fire. Timberlands, Loki making a comeback right now. Those specifically bring back like 90s like movie vibes, and I really like how they're just different. 90-60 is a crazy colorway. Crazy how those that specific New Balance model is still going for a pretty penny as far as like the trends right now. Ton of women and ton of guys are like working out in those. Crazy how much those Yeezy slides sold for. So the fact that someone paid crazy amount for those is just insane. Probably 2 shoes for the amount of that sold for. So shout out to whoever bought those Yeezy slides because we've had those for quite a long amount of time. Griffey piece next to these foam posits. Like to see that little foam posit Air Max collab go out. And the camel bag, like Jordan said, A's best investment. I feel like we sell 2 to 3 of those per week, so shout out to whoever bought those.
And one more thing about the orange slide, that just reminds me of like a prison slide. Honestly, every time I see it, I just had to mention that because like that was my initial thoughts when I originally saw them, and that still stands to this day. I get it, like the blue ones is bright too, and those are bright as well, but orange is like a, you know, it's like a prison colorway. So I've heard like a lot of people say like those are like prison sandals. So
The color just makes it.
yeah, like it just makes it a little worse. But again, shout out to that person who bought them because again, he's probably want to freak them, want to enjoy them. So shout out to you and shout out to everyone else who has them. But let's get this stuff flicked up so we get the day started, and you know, hopefully today's a really good day.
Yeah, you don't mind the box for that one. I couldn't find the box. Yeah.
How much were you asking on these two?
I looked it up. I'm not a shoe guy. I got these for Christmas.
Mhm.
500.
I might just hold off on these for now, both of them, just because, like I said, Yeezy stuff are a little dead. And this one, whenever we get them, they just take forever to sell. And the same thing, we usually like the, just like the more of the OG colorways better. The neutral color stuff usually don't really move well for us. So I'll probably hold off on these for now.
Okay. All right.
Sorry about that.
No problem.
These are both new, all used. Originally he wanted 1,000 for everything, but I excluded these because we're designer.
These are slides on the slide. Without these, what's your number? I know that kind of changes things, but so
I'll say about like 800. I was thinking like 2 for these. Yeah, I just laced them up. I never wore them.
this one, right?
Yeah. That's women's.
I'm gonna say, I said
They're
11.
women's, right, babe?
I was gonna say it's a size 11, but it looks small. That makes sense.
Yeah, those are women's.
So, without these two, I was at 650. These just not really going for anything.
Okay.
But I was at 650 for these 5.
Wow.
You know, let me know what you were thinking. I know you said
How much you got for the Kobe's?
Kobe's, I believe I was at, it was 250 here, it was 175 here, it was 125 here, and it was 50 a piece here on these two. These two are low.
Okay.
Which comes up to exactly 650.
I'll take it.
You wanna do that?
Yeah, that's
You have Apple Pay?
I do.
Okay, good. Okay, I just texted you. Let me know if you got that.
Yep.
You got it?
Yep.
Oh, nice.
Thank you, boss.
No problem, man. Thank you, guys. And then you had stuff too?
Yeah.
And you're trying to sell a trade?
So.
So. New, used.
Worn once, never worn brand new.
Okay. What you asking on these two guys?
Alright, boss. Have a good day.
No problem, bro. Have a good weekend, guys.
Yep,
Enjoy
thank
your
you.
trip.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I mean, I would be cool with 100 on both of them.
100 on both.
There's a no-go for yours.
This one they come with extra laces? I thought it came with.
Not that I know of, no.
I could be wrong. I just thought it came with like.
This was worn once.
Those. We asked them for those.
What's the best offer you could give me? Cause, you know.
For like, I don't know what market it is, but I would assume like around like 120, 130 if I had to take a wild guess.
Yeah, rough. I mean, last sale was 120.
Yeah, so not too far off.
Yeah.
Alright. Let me see. So this one I may just hold off on. No, they're new. Oh yeah, this one won't pass as new.
How come?
Just look at the insole. It's already coming off. That the logo, the Nike logo, and this is a social status logo.
I never wore these though, but
I mean, it was tried on, but I know they're not gonna pass as new. And then if you just look at the back here, you could tell like someone wore them or tried them on around the house or something like that.
so you wouldn't take them at all?
Nah. And then look, you got a scuff mark already on the toe. Like I said, someone wore them. Again, I'm not saying you did, but I'll probably hold off on those two. If I took these two, I wouldn't be really that high on them. I'll probably be at like 100 for both, 70 here, like 30 here. Again, these are not going for much, and they usually sit on the shelf for us. So
That's the best you could do for both of them, 100?
yeah, like again, these don't really move that well for us.
Yeah.
And then these ones, like just
No,
not
I'm
here for anything.
I'm hold off.
Yeah, no problem, man. Like I said, yeah, have you shopped around at other stores yet?
Not really. I mean, I used to go to the spot in Jersey City, but they lowball me too much. So
I hear you, man.
And I get it too, though. You guys got to make your money as well. So it's not.
Alright,
You know. Okay. Appreciate you.
No problem, bro. Have a good weekend.
You too.
Thank you.
I was just
That's
always
fine,
told
Mama.
that the 3s is a little more thinner,
Okay.
and depending on which pair you get, it might be more like it's not as soft. It's gonna be
Okay.
like kind of whatever.
What do you want for the DVDs?
Was looking closer to 3-ish. Yeah, 3 around that. And for these, I was looking more closer to like 4, because they're dead stock, and these are I don't know what the fuck's going on with those. Those are shooting up like crazy.
You say for these again?
Closer to 4, just because of the price point where they're at. I feel like anything less isn't like it wouldn't be bad, but it would still have to be like very high 3s. You know what I mean?
What's very high 3s for you?
Like 390, 380 maybe.
I feel like I wouldn't be able to do that. Like this one, the DBs, that was like 260, and then the military. What's the best you would want to do in the DBs? I'm at 260 there. I don't think I could do 390 on the on the what's this shit called? Militaries, yeah.
I don't think I'm taking a loss by declining anything. Even if you were to offer me like 300, like hypothetically for this, I don't think I'm taking a loss because
When I first
it's a mainline.
When
Jordan.
I first looked at it, I was thinking 3. But when I looked at sales, I saw like for this size, the sales was like around like 310, 315, 320, like that. So, and it's 8.5. Like that stuff is way cheaper than all the other sizes.
I would just like closer to 3 because I know that's probably like hypothetically if I were to sell on StockX,
Like
I just don't want to deal with anything.
I would love to be at 600 for both. Realistically,
The lowest I could probably do for this is like 280, just because like I feel like that's not that bad. And then for this, honestly, like I think anything lower than like 370 would just like it would just wouldn't work out for me for the blacks.
no, I hear you. I feel like 370 is just too rich for my blood. This one I could look a little bit more into, bro. I'll take it for that.
And what would you do for this? Like, what's the best?
I can't. I really wanted to be at 6 for both, honestly. So it was like 340 I was at. So it was like 260, 340. That's really what I was really like in my mind. That's what I was thinking. So like essentially, like if I was still at 340, it would be 720. 620, my fault. 620 it would be.
620. What was the price for this? Sorry, I'm
340.
340. Can't do 360. Because I'll do 360 just because,
Just because
like I got
these just like I'm seeing them selling for 4. That's like
Oh, yeah.
the problem.
Hey,
You
John.
know?
it's all good. Yeah, I don't think I'm taking it. Oh, so I'm not.
I mean, you're gonna be up regardless, you know. Like,
Nah, I'm good.
You know, someone's gonna pay the high for that shoe. It's a military black 4. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it already happened. Just
Yeah.
StockX is being jerks.
Throw them up on Go, honestly. Like, that'll probably be your best bet. I was gonna say, you have Apple Pay?
Yeah.
I just texted you just to make sure. I said TSK.
Sorry.
And you said you wanted 5, right?
Appreciate you guys.
No problem, bro. Have a good one.
I'll see you guys around.
Damn. She's
And how much did you want for these?
It's like 70.
70? Alright, let me see what they're going for. Usually we pass on them, but I can see what I can do. You don't like the Kobe's?
Give me tight.
Oh yeah.
I got a bigger
Next
size.
door too?
Yeah, go up.
Yeah,
half
I can
size.
open it up real quick if you want. Yeah, so it's all
Yeah.
brand new next door and then
Should've figured
used
it out,
over here.
man.
You wanna go look at it?
Got it for the
Alright,
sneaker.
cool. Thank you.
I have my size. You know when you have the size?
That's what he said. You don't feel like going back and it wastes too much time.
Yeah.
You know, by the time you do all that, you probably would have missed out on the
Would've
shoe
done
already. Bro, what was your number?
450.
That's probably where I'll be at as well.
For those ones?
Yeah, for these two, I'll probably be at 450. It was like 250 and 2 here.
Have you tried selling it on your own yet?
The-
Going for like
eBay,
340, no?
Because I don't really like.
Nah, like 3.
I don't know. I didn't have like a.
Three?
I'm big enough to.
Yeah.
These I'll probably pass on. But these two.
I made 5 for all of them.
However, I
Because
did
I
see a
want her to
couple
go.
prices on there. Same exact jacket, go for
I'll do 475 with them. I'm not really that interested in these right now.
Yeah. Yeah. They're brand new, so you just never use them. 25 of them.
They're gonna sell for like 60.
And the same go for us.
Cat? No.
You mean for this, 475?
For 60.
Damn. Fuck.
Alright. You have
Yeah, they don't fit anyway.
you have Apple Pay?
Yes.
Okay, cool. What? What's the phone number? It is 5 o'clock. We're gonna wrap it up a little early, but shout out to everyone who stopped by today. We did about 3 separate buys. Shout out to the couple who came by to cop the Shadow Toe Lows and the Travis Scott Golfs. And shout out to everyone else who bought something today. Today was a really good day. Not as busy as our other Saturdays are, but overall it still was a good day. Good way to end the week. Yeah, last hour here, so hopefully we finish up everything before the weekend. We're just taking pictures, getting stuff listed and inventory before 6 o'clock. Just want to thank everyone for shopping with us, doing business with us. Even if you just stop by to look at the store, just look at the shoes, we really appreciate it. See what the guys have to say.
Pretty busy today, nothing too crazy. Shout out to the mom for copping the reverse Grinches for her son. Definitely that she was consistently moving in grade school and men's sizes. Shout out to the guy who copped the Green Bay Packers crew neck. I myself am a Packers fan too, and although the season did end a little early this year, you know, we're always looking forward to next year, and it's nice to see a fellow Packers fan in New Jersey. And shout out to my guy Ollie Watkins, who ended the day with a goal and 3 assists for Aston Villa. That definitely helped my fantasy team and should propel me to the win. I'm sure you guys will be hearing more about that as we go, the ups and downs of fantasy soccer, and yeah, nothing else to say really.
Shout out to everyone who came by today. Like the guys said, not too many buying and selling. A couple buys here and there. Overall, a great day. Pointing the camera straight to that San Antonio jersey just because I'm anticipating the amount of shoes that we're getting back from SneakerCon. I'm also anticipating the video that A is working on once he gets back. That should be a great video as well. SneakerCons, all those type of events are always great to just go get content, meet you guys, get new sneakers for the shop, load up on inventory, and most of all, get great content. Super excited just to see how the next week's gonna turn out. Possibly SneakerCon Philly, not entirely sure yet, and hope A has a safe flight back.
Yeah, I hope A's able to go to the game today. I know he talked about Cavs plays the Spurs, but he said he might be wiped out by the time that game starts, so hopefully he's able to go to that game. Shout out to Stockroom 210. A sent us a picture of when he landed. You know, he just popped into a sneaker store and they were playing our YouTube channel on the TV and stuff like that. Wasn't playing nothing like that. It was just like weird how that happened. So shout out to those guys for supporting us. That's pretty cool to see our effect all the way out into Texas and into Texas. We really appreciate all the support, all the love you guys give us. Without you guys, this is not possible. So yeah, shout out to you guys. One and done to end the week.
Oh, it's mine, yeah. Oh shoot.
Jake's first one and done. Are you nervous?
Yeah, I am. I've heard that a mess up can really affect your status at the store.
Wow.
Yeah, here we go. First one and done of many. See you guys on Tuesday.
Oh!
Man, I really wanted that to go in. All right, no air ball though, so we're good.